Hi, everybody. Guess who's joining me today? Hi, Steph and Nancy.
Hi, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for being here. I've missed you guys.
I know I missed you too. I miss you too. I think the last time was Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was Valentine's.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's so nice being here. We love you. We love your show. It's the best thing ever.
We're huge fans.
Yes.
Aw, I love you guys too. So I invited you on today because I recently stumbled upon a clip with Alec, Baldwin, and Hilaria, and she's really mean to him. And in our conversation, you guys told me you know a little bit about them. So I thought it would be great to kind of talk about them and show the clips and see what you guys think.
Yeah, you've been doing great clips on them. I mean,
You're our go-to.
When they hit that red carpet the other night, I was shocked. But then, you broke it down perfectly. But I mean,
obviously, we know the backstory.
We know the backstory.
Two.
Listen. She has a lot of Meghan Markle in her.
Yes,
she knew which restaurant he was going to be at. It's one of his favorite restaurants, so that's where they met.
Yeah.
And she love bombed him big time.
She made herself out to be something she was not.
Yep.
She told him that she was Spanish. Her family was from Spain, even though her parents, who are two doctors from Boston, retired in Spain. They just bought a house in Spain.
Her mom, this is interesting. Her mom is a doctor from Boston. Her dad is from Vermont.
Yeah.
And her legal name is Hillary Hayward Thomas.
Yeah, she's not Spanish.
She's from Boston. She actually attended NYU.
Yeah.
So the accents, the 500 different accents that she has is baffling to me. Now, where the Spain thing came in is that in 2011, a year before she met Alec, her parents retired and her father studied Spanish literature.
And she knew Spanish. She was fluent
because her father studied Spanish literature.
But she also studied and she learned the language. I mean, she's so fluent in Spanish. We have to say
absolutely.
That. Yeah.
This is the one difference between her and Meghan. She speaks Spanish and
she's fluent.
Meghan pretends.
Meghan pretends to be fluent.
But that's the thing is that then in 2011, her parents just moved to Spain. So her parents just getting this vacation home is making her believe now that she is from Spain and she is Spanish. The other interesting thing is when she was kind of courting Alec, CAA actually signed her for speaking engagements. Now, on the website, CAA said that she is from Spain. She's fluent in Spanish. That's how she was getting these gigs. If you go back, you could see her sometimes on the Today Show, Good Morning America, and she would do cooking segments. She didn't know how to pronounce cucumber. She didn't know what an onion was. She was mocking these people. She was mocking the Spanish culture.
Yeah.
This girl from Boston who went to NYU. So what happened is CAA then took down the site, but everyone took screenshots of it.
Yeah.
She never corrected CAA. She thought she would get more speaking engagements and more of her, she wants to be like Meghan Markle. She wants to have a cooking show. She wants to do yoga.
She was a Pilates instructor too.
That's all she wants to do. She definitely.
She wanted to be an influencer.
Yeah, but she wants to be famous.
Yes.
So that's as much.
So then she decided to have 8 kids with him, and that made her famous. She just kept pumping out kids, and he's in his 60s. Mm-hmm. And she's just pumping these kids out.
She actually she said in an interview, and I don't believe anything she says because she's a liar. She's a known liar.
Yeah.
She said in an interview, well, I told Alec that I wanted 10 kids. He knew this.
He might have.
So maybe the love bombing did work. I mean, I don't know, but the poor guy now. Listen. I'm not a huge Alec Baldwin fan, but I feel bad for the guy right now. It's almost like elder abuse to me. Have you seen
I have seen it.
Revealing has all the clips.
I'm excited to see Revealings though, because I haven't seen hers yet. But yeah, no, I've seen a couple.
So I just have a couple of questions for you both. Just out of curiosity, what restaurant was it that she would go to that Alec?
I can't remember. I bet we could Google it and find out. It was like they met at a restaurant. Here, let's try to Google it.
And was he still married at the time, or he
No,
was?
no, he was single.
He's
was
been
single.
divorced from Kim Basinger for a very long time. They've been like divorced for a long time.
Yeah, Kim Basinger was his first wife, who he had his first kid with.
Ireland,
and I think she's a model now or something. But but no, he was single. He was living the life. He was living the dream. You know, it's Alec Baldwin. You know, it's like
And did she have did she have a fascination or something with him that she chose him as her? Like, clearly, Meghan.
Sorry.
So clearly, Meghan, I think her mark was William, and that was a big miss, allegedly, and like she was positioning herself for some type of royal role. I feel, going to Africa, doing the things with USO, and all of that. So was Hilaria Hillary like that too?
I believe so. I believe that she was positioning herself as this mysterious woman from Spain.
Yeah. So they met at the New York City restaurant Pure Food and Wine. So she must have known that he was hanging out there, and they met in 2011.
That's what I'm saying. That's the year that her parents moved. So she could have very well told Alec at the beginning of the relationship, my parents live in Spain. And that's all she had to say.
Yeah.
That's how she lied.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no one ever asked me where they were born.
Yeah. I don't think she necessarily wanted to marry Alec Baldwin. I think she wanted to marry a celebrity.
She wants to be famous.
That's what I think she was going for. Any celebrity. She would have probably picked up Robert De Niro had he been there, or Al Pacino. I'm sure anyone would have done.
Interesting. Yeah, I did not know any of this. Do you guys want to see some of the clips?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's watch them. Okay. So I have these clips in series, and I'll pause after each one. So here is the first clip.
It's gonna be great. You're a winner. Oh my God, when I'm talking, you're not talking. I'm sorry. No, when I'm talking, you're not talking. This is why, yes, we'll have to just cut him out of the show.
It's gonna be great. You're a winner.
Oh my God, when I'm talking, you're not talking.
I'm sorry.
No, when I'm talking, you're not talking.
That's hard to watch.
He even says, "I'm sorry."
Yeah. He's broken.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. This is Harry.
Yes.
Right? And the thing is, I understand that a lot of people. So I posted this video, and it pretty much went viral. It's the most popular video I've ever had on X. And of course, there's a lot of comments. One that I keep seeing coming up is, how do you know that they're not acting? They could be acting so that this could be put on the show. And you know what? It could be, right?
I have to agree with you. Yeah.
And it could be. It could be. But I think it's really important that we talk about it, because this behavior is just not okay.
No.
Right? Yeah.
When I first saw it, Stephanie showed me yesterday, and I just went immediately, I think it's to hype the show up.
I think everything that they're doing is hyping the show up right now, because they have a reality show. However, why would he want to be publicly what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry.
Embarrassed?
Why would he want to be publicly embarrassed and shamed like that?
And berated. Yeah, I don't know. And another thing some people were saying, and I kind of was thinking this too, if they're prepping for some type of separation or whatever, then there's footage of her being cruel to him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean,
do you think they signed a prenup?
I hope so, but Maybe not.
I mean, he's got like 50 kids with her. I mean, I just can't imagine him divorcing her at this stage. I think they need money because of what happened with the whole Russ controversy. I mean, he was a producer, so he had to pay out the family of the unfortunately the woman who passed away a lot of money as the producer. He also lost a lot of money because they ended up finishing the movie, and the movie then tanked. And he also has all these kids that he puts through private school. They live in NYC. That's not cheap. Private school in NYC is more expensive than Los Angeles. So I just think they might need the money.
They're definitely doing this for the paycheck. And God, there's so many similarities with Meghan and Harry. There really
isn't there? And I mean, the thing too is, okay, he might be doing it for the money. And a lot of people say he's a narcissist too. I don't know. All I'm going on are these video clips where she's not very nice. Like, she behaves just like Meghan. And I've always said, like, Meghan's motivators, there's only 3 of them: money, fame, and power. Anything she does is to satisfy one of these 3 things. And for Hilaria, whatever. It's hard to say Hilaria because I want to say hilarious.
I know. I call her Hillary, but I call her by her name. Her real name.
Just like we're always going to call her Meghan Markle.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, like, the Hillary might just be doing it for the fame. If
I
that's
think
like,
she is, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind.
It's not like they met at a restaurant and it was like love at first sight. Like, oh, you know, the crowds parted and
yeah,
you know, they saw each other.
I just can't see her personality meshing with his right away. But maybe it did.
She's a pretty girl. She's attractive. She's limber because she does all that yoga. There's a seduction quality to her.
And this could be a thing where she's guilting him into staying and doing this show now. Like, now it's my time to be famous.
Like, you lost all the money for
I
her.
stood by you when you did that on the set of Rust. I was there for you. I defended you. And now it's my turn to shine. I mean, it could be that scenario where she's just holding it over his head.
Let's be real. Do you think Alec Baldwin wants to be in a Kardashian-style reality show?
No.
Do you really think that? No.
No.
She wants this. This is her baby. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, so they got another baby. They got, what, 50 now?
You know what? Another difference between Meghan and Hillary are that Meghan puts her foot down and constantly says, we're okay, we're in love. But Hillary's doing she's cruel to him on TV. She doesn't care if people see it. And Meghan tries so hard to disguise it.
It's a different approach. I'll give her that. But she's definitely been with him longer than Meghan and Harry have been together. So I'm sure if we give it time, it'll turn into this. But
that's a good point.
She definitely acts like a woman that is full of contempt for her husband. And she might, just say, hey, you did this to our life.
Yeah, I mean,
it's your fault.
Also, Meghan and Harry definitely control the narrative better than Hillary. Hillary's just out on the street sometimes going crazy. I mean, there's clips of her just losing it.
She goes nuts in those clips.
Like her mask slips. Meghan understands the game a little bit better, than Hillary. That's for sure.
Do you guys want to see the next clip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're distracting me right now.
Sorry.
Like, now you're just doing that. Why? Why are you distracting me?
I'm just captivated by your beauty.
You're just distracting me.
You're so beautiful.
Oh my God, stop. You're annoying me. Stop. It's not cute. No, he's distracting me.
It's so like, it's hard to watch.
Oh, it's so hard.
It's hard to watch, like, her sarcasm, and let's take it at face value, right? Let's pretend they're not acting, and let's pretend this is the real deal.
Right.
She won't even accept a compliment.
I think she's had it with him. That's how she's acting. She's also doing this thing that you never do, especially a wife to her husband. She's trying to put her and him on equal footing which that's fine. Yeah, I'm sure they're equal partners, but she's trying to like knock his star down a couple pegs so it will come down to her so they can be equals in this now, like celebrity wise. I just feel that's what she's doing.
But don't narcissists do that? They like to humiliate their victim in public. They like to publicly humiliate them to show control. I mean, isn't that what she's sort of doing right now? I mean, revealing, you'd know that, right?
Yeah, I feel like that could be it completely. And I mean, Meghan did that with Harry, right? Always pushing him around, making sure she goes first. That was to diminish him. And, you know, I'm sure if this is what's happening in front of us between Hillary and Alec and Meghan and Harry, imagine what's happening behind the scenes.
Well, I mean, that's what's so scary. And especially having such young kids in the house. I mean, I hope they have nannies.
I actually read some of the interview, like People Magazine did something on it, and I think InStyle did something on this reality show. They're just sort of doing the PR for it. And I read about it, and Hillary and Alec are trying to make it, though, that they are in love and they love their kids and they're a happy family. So I don't know why she's pulling this.
Because it's after filming. Maybe now that it's filmed, they're just sick of each other.
No, but if you're doing PR for something that's supposed to be this romantic comedy reality show, why are you doing that to your husband in the light of day?
Maybe focus groups told him that wouldn't sell.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, these two are a lot smarter and more cunning than Harry and Meghan. I mean, Harry is totally green to the game when it comes to playing the Hollywood game. Meghan wants everyone to think that she grew up in the Hollywood lifestyle. She didn't really. And when she was on Suits, it was in Toronto, and she wasn't famous in Toronto. It wasn't like people were stopping her on Queen Street asking for autographs. So, you know, these two are a little above the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. You know,
I posted the first clip 2 days ago, I want to say, and this event had happened 4 or 5 days before that. So nobody has even like this was basically a week ago.
Wow.
So I don't know why nobody caught on to it, why it didn't make headlines. And it started making headlines after, I mean, from 2 days ago when I posted it. So it's just really interesting to me that even, I mean, if this was their tactic, it didn't work immediately.
I don't think it worked immediately, but you know, it takes an influencer like you to put it on X, and you know, it needs people to listen to it, and you know, and it takes you need to circulate it as well. So, you know, I think what was it, 4 days ago?
Yeah.
I think that's about for people who are not normally known to be in the spotlight. That's like if something happened with Harry and Meghan on the red carpet, everybody and their mom would be covering it.
This is a new thing that they're doing this. This is a new thing that she's like in charge. And so I immediately, when I saw it at first, or I was reading through articles, I actually passed it. I swiped it.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't interested in hearing what Hillary and Alec are talking about.
But what's interesting about this is they saw that it got traction now, and they actually,
thanks to revealing.
Yeah, but they actually saw that it got traction, and bad publicity is good publicity. They actually put something out on their Instagram page.
Did she really?
She was berating him in that too. Do you want me to send it to you? Do you want me to send it?
I did not know that, because a lot of people kept tagging him and his brothers in my tweet.
I'll send it to you right now. They put this today.
Okay, so we were able to get this video really quick. So let's watch it. It's the first time I'm watching it and the first time Stephanie is watching it too, right?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
It's going to be great. You're a winner.
Oh my God, when I'm talking, you're not talking.
I'm sorry.
No, when I'm talking, you're not talking. This is why, yes, we'll have to just cut him out of the show. And that is called, what's the word of the day?
Man-interrupting.
Man-interrupting, which could be a positive, it could be a negative, or it could be a...
Correctile dysfunction.
Yes, erectile dysfunction. I think that's one of our children trying to get into the room. But the whole point is, because our children are about to come in, the whole point is that we interrupt each other all the time. Or sometimes our kids interrupt us. Carmen wants you. Okay, I'm coming.
Okay, go get Carmen.
Okay, so now that we cleared all of that up, wait, I cleared it up. Give me a kiss just so they know that I'm not.
Oh, I'm so happy.
And give me a kiss.
Kiss me.
Okay, that doesn't help.
That is called damage control.
So cringe.
And she's humiliating him again. Correctile dysfunction?
Yeah.
No, dude. This is the opposite of what they're going for.
Yeah.
What did she say? Man-terrupting? No,
Man-erupting.
that's not what. She kept interrupting him. Yeah, this is bad.
It's going to be a really bad show. I don't think a lot of people are going to watch it because of this, because of the press, because I don't want to be feeling cringe. I grew up loving Alec Baldwin movies, so I don't want it to get ruined.
Did you guys ever watch that episode of The Office when Jan and Michael had everybody over for a dinner party and they fought the entire time? And remember how uncomfortable you felt? Like it was just this like, I need to leave now because they wouldn't stop fighting.
Jim goes, Jan and Michael are having a contest right now. Who can make us feel the most uncomfortable? And they're both winning.
That's how they are right now. I don't want to be in a room with them, and I certainly don't want to watch a TV show with them bickering the whole time.
No. And the kids coming in and out. I don't like watching people exploit their kids. Yeah, this is going to be a no for me for sure.
Yeah, this clip does not help her cause at all.
No.
At all. And oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go back to the other videos and let me pause. Let's get to the beginning of this one. Okay, here we go.
Look at his face.
Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard, yeah. What makes it so hard? Well, it's a good question.
So this one, I was pointing out how many times she tries to interrupt him, and okay, for this one, I'm sorry, I got confused.
We like routine. It's good for the kids to have a routine.
This is showing how Meghan and her have that same weird mouth movement. Like, what's that about?
Oh, that is weird. You could just tell that they're nervous about what's going to come out of their spouse's mouth.
You're right. That's what it could be. Look at Meghan's eyes.
Yeah. Hilary's more like
twins.
Yeah, Hilary's more like, I'll kill you. Meghan's more, I remember during that interview, she's more nervous at what is Harry going to say?
Yes.
How is he going to screw this up? Because Harry is so stupid. He's just him. And she knows it. Like, she got the dumbest guy on the planet to marry her. And at least Alec Baldwin, he's still like, he was a sex symbol and this movie star. And I think Hilaria is more like just trying to knock him down a couple pegs. But yeah, Meghan looks nervous in that.
Well, narcissists like knock you down and just to build you back up.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what she was trying to do in that Instagram clip that we just watched. She said, give me a kiss.
Yeah,
give me
let
a
me
kiss.
show you that everything's okay.
We love each other. We love each other. Let's pretend like we like each other.
Oh.
And what do you think he's going to do? He's going to say, no, I'm not going to kiss you? Like, come on.
Exactly. Like, seriously, what's he going to do? He's going to leave her with 8 kids? I mean, he's stuck now. He's done.
I don't know.
He's there. He's not going anywhere.
So this next clip is going to show Hillary on the edge of her seat, waiting to interrupt Alec. So here we go.
We like routine. It's good for the kids to have a routine. I mean, she, as a mother, is very good at keeping them on a routine. But so you feel the desire to make it more silly than it might be.
I have to say,
for the kids to have a routine. I mean, she as a mother is very good at keeping them on a routine. But so you kind of feel the desire to make it more silly than it might be.
I have to say, I don't think you make it more silly than it is.
Oops, sorry. Let's go back. So yeah, did you guys catch that 4 times?
I mean, you did it masterfully, though. That was wonderful because I probably wouldn't have caught it. But yes, she wanted to just cut him off at the pass. Look, she's the star now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's making it known. She is Meghan Markle in this marriage, and nothing's going to stop her. This is nuts. Wow.
Yeah. And you guys, so this video clip, this interview is what I have on my phone. I've cut it down to like 4.5 minutes. Every single moment is like this.
Yeah.
Like there's so, some people were saying on X, like, you should go, this is just one tiny piece of it. You should watch all of it. Believe me, I have. And it's bad. The whole thing is just bad.
Yeah, no, if anyone's going to catch it, it's going to be you.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Yeah, you know how to find it. And you
Thank
definitely don't lie then. You definitely give us context for everything. That's why, that's why I noticed you in the beginning. I was like, this girl's good.
She's good.
Yeah, and I want to be truthful and I don't want to blow things out of proportion, and a lot of times I ask feedback from people like, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
And,
You
usually.
always context every single time. It's amazing. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
I have to say, I don't think you make it more silly than it is. I actually feel,
I didn't get that on the show.
no, we just cut all that part out.
Cut me out.
Cut you out. When you're trying to make it silly, we cut it.
Did you see that fake laugh at the end? So here,
Oh, yeah.
she was just nasty to him. The eye roll, the diminishing him, like, yeah. Oh, you thought you were being silly? No, you were not being silly. We cut all of that out.
This is I'm the comedian in this relationship. Watch this. You know what? It's almost like, do you think they're sort of trying to do a I Love Lucy bit where like she's Lucy and he's Ricky?
No, because Lucy wasn't a
No.
bee.
I'm saying, do you think maybe that's what they're going for? Is that she's trying to be funny, even she's horrible at being funny. She's so unfunny, but she's trying to be funny. And then he's like Ricky, who's like, oh, Lucy, maybe, I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I mean, she has, I'm just thinking like when they go in the car on the way home, is there any self-awareness with her? Does she even know how terrible she is? Or do you think she's just cool with it?
I mean, based on the video that they posted today, she has no idea because she thought that was a good rebuttal. And it's not. It proves the point.
No, you're right. You're right about that.
Okay, so let's see what the next clip is. I think I started looking into other examples of them out and about. So it's a surprise to me what's coming next, but let's see. Oh, okay. Look, she pushes him back. Get back so I can be in the front. Can you believe that?
Man.
This was the SNL 50th.
Oh,
isn't that terrible?
That's his turf. That's his thing.
I know.
Like, why would she have to be in the front? If I was there with my boyfriend who has hosted over 10 times, I would definitely hold his hand and be behind him.
Exactly. Like
I would just be there as their, crutch or whatever.
I guess women like that, like Meghan and her, they just can't do it. They don't know how to be behind and be respectful. Was she not brought up with respect? I don't know her parents, but I mean, this is like a lack of parenting and self-awareness because this is stuff you're taught.
But narcissism is
maybe narcissism. You don't listen
And that's the thing. So I recently did a video about Lori Vallow, and some people really got upset that I compared Lori Vallow and Meghan Markle, but they're all under this umbrella of cluster B personalities, and that includes narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths. And lucky for all of us, their behaviors are the same, right? Like some do really, really terrible things, like Lori Vallow did, and some are just really cruel to their husbands, like Meghan and Hillary. And, well, I mean, elder abuse for both of these two, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And so this is just they have to be center of attention. And she has to, you know what this brings me flashbacks immediately to that Columbia video where Harry was in the back and he was trying to make it so they could be standing next to each other, and she's like elbowing him and not letting him get in the picture. So yeah.
Alec Baldwin is 66. This is a form of elder abuse. I think.
know.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
Ooh.
I don't even need to say anything. You guys saw it all.
Yeah. Oh man, I can see now why this went viral. I mean, you're right. The same behavior. It's like they're born like that. This what do you call it? Sociopaths or narcissists, and it's just like the same.
Yeah. Yeah. And the general public is very lucky because you experience one and you spot it because they all have the same tactics with varying degrees. But, this is just another example of wanting to be in control, wanting to be the director of what's happening and wanting all the attention.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, the last thing that we're seeing here, she like pushes them to the front,
Yeah, here you go.
Here
Harry.
you go. Like she's in control. She's got this, I'm presenting my husband to you. Wow, nuts.
So I'm going to ask you guys, have you seen any of my ex videos from today? Because I'm very excited to show you the next one, and I'm hoping that you haven't seen
No,
it.
not today. I've barely been on X.
I've barely been on X too.
Okay,
so-
I am so excited
Yay.
for the next one. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Am I right?
Bravo.
I can't believe you found that.
Bravo. That is hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what? Why doesn't Hillary and Meghan start their own show?
Oh, yes.
If they want to make money,
do
that's I mean, I'd watch that.
Yeah, because they both want to be influencers. They're both crazy.
Or put them in like a cage for an hour
Yeah.
and just let them go at it. Who do you think would come out?
Oh man. Give them, yeah. But those are little things. See, I remember watching these when they were first together and everything. And I remember seeing that side of her. But in my head, she was still, do you remember? We all still
She
thought
was still Spanish.
she was Spanish and from Spain. And that's why she didn't understand English and she didn't understand the culture. Like she was really selling it to us.
Mhm.
So I didn't really care.
The accent was so thick.
It was so thick back then.
And we were so into the May-December romance, and we're like,
Yeah.
oh, he's happy. And yeah, we fell for it.
We
Hook,
fell
line,
for
and-
it.
Yeah.
We fell for it. Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
Good find.
I know. I found this one today and I posted it today, but it's just, she's Meghan. Like, they're the same. Like, every clip I watch of her, I'm like, I know exactly which Meghan clip matches this.
Yeah.
Grab that mic.
Okay, so I usually have funny questions that I end with, but I didn't pick any for today.
That's
So
okay.
I'm just going to shoot a couple out there and, let's do this on the fly. If Meghan and Hillary met, what would be the first question each of them would ask the other? I have one. I just
go
thought
for
of.
it.
How much do you hate your husband?
Yeah. How do you pronounce cucumber?
That's good. What's an onion?
What's an onion?
Let's make focaccia. Are you into focaccia? Things like that. They would probably
they
like,
would talk
question
about cooking
stuff, and then they try to one up each other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah. Or like, who's the better mom?
yeah.
Or something
Yeah.
stupid like that.
Yeah. Okay. If they had a food fight, what would they throw at each other?
Oh, Megan would throw dead flowers,
Yeah.
edible flowers, and Hilaria would probably throw a cucumber.
Yeah.
Cucumber. That's how she said it.
No,
She said
cucumber. How do you
cucumber.
say cucumber?
How do you say cucumber?
Cucumber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
She
you
But
goes,
imagine?
definitely
cucumber.
Megan would go for those flowers instantly.
Oh, definitely.
Because she thinks, even though they wouldn't move, like, the velocity would
Mhm.
suck, she would just be like, because she has so much of them.
yeah, she has to get rid of them.
Yeah. Because they're
I
not
mean, she-
selling.
They're a topping for everything, so she has
I
to
know.
top.
I know.
Yeah.
I
Instead
would
of giving your kids sprinkles, why not just, sprinkle dead flowers on their food?
Seriously. I was gonna say jam, or she would take the crudité platter or whatever and just throw it.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they'd be making a crudité platter together
And start throwing it,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
I like the jam though, because
I do like
what,
the
What a
jam.
bloody mess.
well, it's not jam, it's preserves.
Oh, preserve.
Even though she's constantly still calling it jam,
Yeah.
so she's confusing herself at this point.
it's preserve.
She's still calling it jam though.
Yeah, I like
You're
that
right,
one.
because
though.
she's like, jam is my jam, right? Oh my gosh.
She does.
And
Come
she
on,
said
Megan.
she corrected Drew Barrymore. It sucks because Drew Barrymore's show is so heavily copywritten, so it's really hard to cover it on our YouTube show. But she corrected her with the preserves thing, and then the rest of the show she referred to it as jam. So she doesn't even like calling it preserves. You can tell like she did not like it at all. But we're gonna make sure she stays on that. No more jam, baby. No more
Yeah,
jam.
Preserves.
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 Spreads.
Well, I want to thank you both for coming on. This was it's always such a good time with both of
Yeah,
you.
we love it. We're huge fans, and we will always support you. Whatever
Yes.
you need, we love you, and we love your audience
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You guys are great.
Thank you. I love you both too. You guys are the best. And yeah, I feel so lucky to have met you both. So
Oh,
yeah.
We're
it was
the
an
lucky
honor.
ones.
We're the ones that got a hold of you.
Yeah,
and-
we're lucky.
Yeah, which means I'm the lucky one.
Aw, you're sweet.
Well, so everybody, I'm gonna drop the Sidley Twins, their YouTube link and other social media links in the description. And yeah, go give them a follow. I'm sure most of you are already following them because you guys are icons. So
Oh man.
God.
Well,
Um,
jam is my jam.
Jams are jam. So we say.
okay, everyone, thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.